So welcome friends, hope you all are very fine. So today we are starting a new chapter and that is the complex number. It is again a new chapter of class 11. So the chapter's name is complex number. It's one of the good chapters which we can expect to be a part of any entrance exam. So hope that I'll be able to explain you. This is a very important chapter also because there are certain parts which are really little bit you have to follow very nicely so that you get accustomed to that and you can apply it. So let's start a new chapter which is a complex number. So what is a complex number? Basically, a complex number has two parts. One is the real part, and the other is the imaginary part. One is a real part and one is the imaginary part. For example, if I write here 2 plus 3i, so 2 is the real part and 3 is the imaginary part. So here if I write the number which is without I, that is the real part, and the number is with I is the imaginary part. What is I? I is actually iota. And remember this, that I square is always minus 1. Remember this in mind, I square is always minus 1. So let us see some of the applications of the complex number. Let's see few applications of complex number. So here what we will be doing is with the complex number, that is we will have certain applications. Number one is addition. So addition of complex numbers. So how to add the complex number? For example, if you have got a complex number a plus, I'm showing you addition and subtraction together because it is the same thing. Addition and subtraction of a complex number. Addition and subtraction of a complex number. So how to do it? Suppose you have got a complex number a1 plus ib1 and you want to add or subtract with another complex number a2 plus ib2. So how to do that? It's quite easy. Just keep the real parts together. Keep the real parts together. Right here, this is subtraction or the addition. Right here plus I, and then do the imaginary parts together. Then do the imaginary parts together. For example, if I want to do 2 plus or minus 3i, with that 2 plus 3i, with that I want to subtract and I want to add also. Suppose another complex number 5 minus 2i. So see how to do. It's very easy. Keep the real parts together. Real parts will be plus or minus plus I. Imaginary part is 3 plus or minus the imaginary part. So what is the answer of this? It is if I do plus, it is 7 plus 1i. If I do addition, and if I do this is addition, this is 2 plus 5 is 7 and 3 minus 2 is 1. So if I do addition, it is 7 plus 1i, and if I do subtraction, it will become minus 3. This is 2 minus 5 is minus 3, and 3 minus of minus 2 will be plus 5. So plus 5i. So the answer will be minus 3 plus 5i. So this is the answer for the subtraction. So this is how we add two complex numbers. That means we add the real with the real and we subtract real with the real. And imaginary with the imaginary will be subtracted, or imaginary with the imaginary will be added, but in between always give a plus sign. So this is how we add two complex numbers and we subtract two complex numbers. Okay. Next, we will be going on to another important topic of the complex number, which is the multiplication of complex numbers. Okay, so let's do how complex numbers are multiplied. So how to multiply a complex number? So I'll show you, it's a very easy thing. Before that, just remember one thing. I just told you I square is minus 1. I square is minus 1. For example, if I do 2 plus 3i multiplied with 4 minus 2i. So I am multiplying two complex numbers. So how to do that? First of all, 2, 4 minus 2i plus 3i, 4 minus 2i. So it is 8 minus 4i plus 12i minus 6i square. Now see, here is an I square. So I square is minus 1. So it becomes plus 6. So it is 8 plus 6 and minus 4i plus 12i will be plus 8i. So this is 14 plus 8i. So this is how complex numbers are multiplied. Okay, you just have to take care that when it comes to the I square, put minus 1. So this becomes plus 6i plus 6. So 8 plus 6 is 14 and minus 4 plus 12 is plus 8i. So this is the complex number. Let's show you a complex number, how they are divided. How to divide complex numbers. So when you divide complex numbers, there is only a simple rule, that is, suppose I want to divide 2 plus 3i by 4 minus 2i. These are two complex numbers. So when these two complex numbers are divided, see how to divide it. Always rationalize the denominator. Always rationalize the denominator. So we have to write the complex number with the opposite sign up and down. So now I already showed you the multiplication. So the multiplication will be 4 2s are 8 minus 4i plus 12i, and this is plus 3i minus 2i is minus 6i square, and I square is minus 1. So which is plus 6 by, now see, this is a minus b into a plus b. So I can write a square minus b square. So this answer comes out to be 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 8i by 4 square is 16, and this is 4i square, and I square is minus 1. So 4i square. So I can write 4i square. I square is minus 1. So actually it becomes plus 4. If I square is minus 1, it becomes plus 4. So the answer is 14 plus 8i by 20. So answer is 14 by 20 plus 8 by 20i. So we can make it more simplified. That is 7 by 10 plus, this is 4 2s are 4 5s are. So 2 by 5i. So this is the answer of the complex number. So it's how we divide two complex numbers. That is, just multiply with the opposite sign up and down. Multiply here. Remember, I square is minus 1. This is a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So again there is an I square makes it plus 4, and then separate it. Because we should always write complex number in the form of the real and the imaginary. Both like this. Okay. So this was the division of the complex number. Now we are moving on to another topic of complex number, that is the modulus of the complex number. We will be now showing you how to do the modulus of a complex number. How to do the modulus of a complex number? It's very easy. Suppose a plus ib, it can be a minus also. This is the modulus. So how to do the modulus of it? Very easy. Take the square of the first and square of the second. This is how you find the modulus. For example, if I want to find 2 minus 3i mod, so the answer will be 2 square plus minus 3 square. So we won't take here the I, we will just take the values of A and B. So it is 4 plus 9. So it is root 13. This is how we find the modulus of a complex number. Next, what we will be seeing here is, after modulus, we will see how to find the square root of a complex number. I want to show you how to find the square root of a complex number. Before that, friends, just keep in mind that x square minus y square. I hope this is a class 9 or 10 formula, so you already remember it. X square minus y square, I can write it as x square plus y square whole square minus 4, this is 2xy whole square. Okay, so this is a formula, and if this is minus, this is plus, this is minus, and if this is plus, this is minus, and this is plus. So just remember it, keep this in mind. Okay, if you have problem, please refer to class 9 books or watch this video again and again. So this is a formula. We will be requiring this formula while solving the square root of a complex number. So now how to do the square root of a complex number? For example, if I take here to find 7 plus 4i, I want to find the complex square root of this complex number. So how to do that? First of all, see, let the square root of this be x plus iy. Let the square root of this be x plus iy. So let's now start squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. So what do we get? We get 7 plus 4i is equal to, this will become x square. This will become I square y square, but I square is minus 1, plus I 2xy. Okay, this will become, squaring of this will be x square plus I square y square. I square is minus 1, so which is minus y square plus 2ixy. So now if I compare both sides, that means I can tell the real of this should be equal to the real of this. The real of this should be equal to the real of this, and the imaginary of this should be equal to the imaginary of this. Imaginary of this should be equal to the imaginary of this. Now let us apply the formula which I showed you. X square plus y square whole square, I can write it as x square minus y square whole square plus 2xy whole square. So now let's see. X square minus y square, I already know 7, so it is 49, plus 2xy I know 4, so it is 16. So that means it is coming out to be 65. It's coming out to be 65. So x square plus y square will come out to be root over 65. Okay. So here what we are seeing, that we are getting x square plus y square is root 65, and we got x square minus y square is 7. So let us take it an example. Now see, this number is coming little bit weird type. So what we can do some adjustment here so that the number comes little bit easy. So let us take a number. For example, if I take here, suppose I take here okay. So let me show you with this one, no problem. So we have got the formula x square minus y square is equal to, we are getting 7. See friends, here we took 7 plus 4i. Now you can see that 7 plus 4i, if I do this, it's coming root 65. So which may be a little bit problem to you. So I wanted to show you here with some modification, a number which can give you a perfect square. But anyhow, let's start it. So x square minus y square is 7, and we know x square plus y square is root 65. So the calculation will come little bit weird, but just see how to do. In case you get a number which can be done a square root, so this will make it very easy calculation. So, but anyhow, I took the number from my mind. So let's see. So this cuts out. So 2x square is equal to 7 plus root 65, and x will be, from here we can get x as 7 plus root 65 by 2, and it's a plus or a minus. Correct? So now what we can do, we know that 2xy is equal to 4. 2xy is equal to 4. So let us first put plus. So 2 plus of 7 plus root 65 by 2, y equal to 4. So y is coming out to be 4 by 7 plus root 65. So the answer, see, little bit coming weird because root 65 is not going. So let's see. Now when I put y, when I put x as plus 7 plus root 65 here, I calculated the value of y. And when I put x as minus, so 2, I am taking the minus now, minus, so minus will come here, 7 plus root 65 by 2 is equal to 4. So y will come minus 4 by 7 plus root 65. Okay. So that means we are getting two values of the complex number. If I take x as plus, I am getting y as this. So my complex number can be 7 plus root 65 by 2. I can take the plus of it and the minus of it. I took plus here and then minus here. So I am getting y as plus and minus 7. I am getting 4 by 7 plus root 65 I. So this is my complex number's square root. Square root of the complex number. This is how I've done. So don't worry. You might get a very easy number. Why did I take this? Simply to show you that you can get any values of this. So don't worry. If the root you are getting is, you can do the square root, then the answer will come very easy. But if you are not able to do the square root, so leave it like this. No, don't worry. So this is how we do the square root of a complex number. Okay. So I'll show the complex number square root with another one so that you can understand how the thing is easy, quite easy. So basically, I took the first number a little bit tough. So let's watch here. Suppose I take a complex number which is root 2i. I want to find the square root of this. So I can easily write it as 0 plus 2i x plus iy. Squaring both sides, I will get 0 plus 2i will be, this will be x square, this will be minus y square because I square is minus 1, plus I 2xy. That means I can write x square minus y square as 0 and 2xy as 2. Same way, x square plus y square whole square will be x square minus y square whole square plus 2xy whole square. That means this is 0, so 0 square plus, and this is 2, so 4. So answer is 4. That means x square plus y square will be square root of 4. And square root of 4 is plus minus 2. So see here the answer is coming very easy. So that is what I was telling you. X square is plus minus 2, and we know x square minus y square is 0, and x square plus y square is coming here 2. So if I add it, 2x square is 2, x square is 1, x is plus minus of 1. So let us take x as plus 1 in this formula. If x is plus 1, so 2y is 2, y is 1. And if x is minus 1, then it is minus 2y is 2 and y is minus 1. So what did we get? We got when x is plus 1, we got y as 1. And when x is minus 1, we got y as minus 1. So if I combine these, I can get plus minus 1 plus I. This is the square root of the complex number. Now I hope you have understood it easily. Okay, the numbers were quite easy. So it was, the answer, the calculation was quite easy. So let's see another of it. We want to now see what is the argument of a complex number. We'll now find out what is the argument of a complex number. Okay.